Greetings. This is Stuart Orlando Morgan speaking with an update of what's going on with the aquarium. I do appreciate everyone who has supported everything I've done and who love my hobby in the aquarium industry. This will be the final video of this aquarium before I move. Now it's going to be a very tedious situation because not only do I have the fish, but this tank alone, without any water, without any corals, without any rocks, it's 1,200 pounds. An empty tank, 1,200 pounds. So it's going to take about 6 guys to even move it out, and I don't know what the cost is going to be to transport. The second thing is that I have to make sure that the fish are as stress-free as possible. It's going to be a massive transport. Not only do I have the fish, the corals will be pretty good. But now when you're talking about the snails, I have hundreds of snails in the sand, so for transport purposes, I'm going to have to painstakingly try to remove as many of those as possible. Because due to stress and everything, and with the fish, I'm going to have them in complete darkness in vats where they will get into a state of like sleep, and that'll be the best type of transport for them. You know, many people have asked me to help them with their aquariums, and they have done things contrary to what I asked them to do, which resulted in the fish or their animals dying. I've been in the hobby for 50 years, so if I'm giving you instructions on something so that you can have a successful aquarium, I think the best thing to do is to follow those instructions, don't you? I've helped a few people out, and I've told them what to do and what not to buy, and telling them that the tank needs to be a little older to support certain species. And they've gone out there and they've brought animals just because they wanted to, and the animals died. I do not help people like that, and it turns me off with them as a person, because a person who fails to adhere to instructions is someone that I really don't want to be bothered with in this hobby. You have to remember that these animals have lives too. These are lives here, you know, and when you're doing things just out of whim and just wanting to buy them, what you're doing is that you're sacrificing their lives. You know, their lives, they're God's creations. They were put here for our enjoyment. So therefore, what you need to do is pay attention. But when you're buying things that you can't take care of, and you're not listening to the instructions, then it's just best for me not to deal with you. You know, you have to remember, these are lives here. And this will be the last video that I'll be recording for quite some time, because the massive move and transport that's going to happen with this aquarium is going to be something else. I mean, moving the furniture and everything else in the house is one thing, and that's going to be tough. But remember, this tank is 7 feet long, almost 6 feet high, about 4 feet wide. The aquarium stand is very light. It's going to be light work doing that. So what we want to do is keep focused on the task at hand, which is getting these guys safely transported, which is not going to be an easy job. And as I said, I'm here to help everyone out who wants to have an aquarium. I can tell you exactly what's needed, what not to do, what to do, but I will not deal with someone who wants to just do what they want to do when it comes down to this aquarium hobby. As I said, I've helped a few people out, and they're buying things out of impulse. I've told them this is what you don't do. Your tank is not old enough for the specimen, but they still do it anyway. So, in my opinion, they're not really interested in learning and interested in the hobby as a professional. And I don't bother with situations like that because, as I said, I love the animals. I have love for God's creation. I have love for every single specimen in this aquarium. And when you have someone who just does what they want to do, that's not how we do things here. That's not how we do things. It doesn't work that way. So that's what I say. I want to thank all of y'all who do ask me to help you out and that you follow instructions. Because it's not a hard hobby if you just do what you need to do. Yes, we're making the move. I'll be glad to help anyone set up their aquarium, only if they are willing to listen to instructions, and only if they're not going out there buying things just out of impulse and the animals are dying in their tank. I don't like that. And as you see, everyone's doing fine. Remember about a month ago I had stated that my starfish had passed on that I had all those years. I have 2 little ones replacing it. They're hiding somewhere right now. They're mostly nocturnal. Here's a beautiful cleaner shrimp. Beautiful guy. Just in case a fish has a parasite on it, which is none in my tank, he'll help clean it, but he doesn't help eradicate diseases. Lovely corals here. Everything in my tank is alive, ladies and gents. I don't have anything fake in my aquarium. That's not being Aquarius to me. Everybody asks me, this looks like a cabbage, and which it is a cabbage leather coral. These are pulsing zinnias. Beautiful scarlet purple mushroom anemones. The lovely Dajani sailfin tang, the yellow tang, the powder blue tang, the nasal tang, the pink wrasse with yellow fins. They call them yellowfin pink wrasse. Of course, our lovely clownfish, Itchy and Scratchy. More corals here, finger leather corals, purple mushroom coral, red mushroom corals, big tree leather coral, which I just cut and sold some of the pieces, and it's coming back again. And remember, no matter where you live in the world, we're still neighbors. The whole planet belongs to us. It's man that causes division. So wherever I move, wherever I be, I'll still be your neighbors. I want to thank you all for enjoying this brief video and giving me the time that I need to represent the hobby properly. Oh, I meant to talk to you about this beautiful lady here, which is called the flame hawkfish. It's a nice specimen. She comes out when she's ready and causes havoc when she wants to. Then she just goes hanging around in the back. So this will be the last video for quite some time for y'all who enjoy my hobby, because I have to prepare these guys, and it's a massive move, you know, and transport alone is the thing that's really going to be the hassle, because I have to maintain and be careful with them. I don't want anybody stressed out. I don't want anybody not surviving. That's not what I do. And as I said, I'll be glad to help anyone in the aquarium industry as long as they're willing to listen. Not going out buying anything they want to buy, doing anything they want to do, and the animals not surviving, and having to live and learn type of behavior. You don't live and learn on the backs and lives of other people or living things. You learn and live. That's what you do. You make sure that you know what you're doing and have the proper knowledge and education to make sure that what you're doing is going to be proper for the animals that you have. So as I said, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, it's going to be a long time. It's going to be quite a while before I make another video, and it's going to be impossible to have all the rocks shaped the way I have them here, because I'm going to have to restack them. Of course, certain things like this conch shell with the purple mushrooms will be on top, as I always have it. But you know, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to duplicate this rock work 100%. because I'm going to have to take all the rocks out and restart all over. But that's part of the nature of the beast. You know, I'm looking forward to the move. I'm looking forward to the new culture. I'm looking forward to the new behavior. And that's the whole key. You know, the key is that you want to go through life living and feeling like just a human being, not superior or inferior to anyone. You know, you don't want to be stopped and harassed for no reason. You know, all that stuff causes discomfort and it shortens your lifespan because stress is no good for you. So change is better. And as I said, all of my people all over the world, because I have friends all over the world, in every single city and every single country. You know, you're still going to be my homeboys and homegirls, and you're still going to see me. But I'm going to enjoy this move. It'll be great for me and my family to get out of here and make a new start. And that's what we're going to do. So until next time, ladies and gents, I hope to see y'all very soon. I'll see y'all when I'm performing and stuff like that, and I'll do my best to give an update of the aquarium as soon as I can. Right now, I have to be in move mode. And as I said, moving the furniture and everything is one thing. But moving this bad boy, that's the key right there. Because everything must and will be safely transported and be alive. So until then, my friends, I'll rap to y'all later. And as I said, keep love alive. Keep elegance alive, and stress the importance of peace for mankind. Holla at you later.